Honor is a really fun concept to work on with families. I really love to talk about honor, to teach families honor, because I've seen families grab hold of it. I've seen kids get a vision for honor, and it just transforms how they relate to one another.
We did a biblical study of the concept of honor, and when we were done, we wrote a book called Say Goodbye to Whining, Complaining, and Bad Attitudes in You and Your Kids. Now, this book talks about honor in very practical terms. The idea is that honor deals with how we're relating in family life. Obedience gets the job done, but many parents are content with that. It's honor, though, that addresses the relational patterns that we have, and that's why we called it Say Goodbye to Whining, Complaining, and Bad Attitudes in you and your kids. So it's not just about your kids. It's about all of us working together to develop this concept of honor in our families.
But the book is about so much more than just whining and complaining about attitudes. The book is about how we treat people in life, not just in the family, but outside the family. When our children learn about honor in the home, they'll be better students, better employees, better friends, better spouses someday. We're building character into their hearts, teaching them how to relate to people. What are some strategies to use to deal with conflict, to deal with disagreements, to deal with doing a task you don't want to do? How do you handle that? Honor is the key.
Now, we've defined honor in these terms. We say honor, there's a definition for kids. Honor is treating people as special, doing more than what's expected, and having a good attitude. Now, we'd all wish that was the case in our families regularly. We take that concept then and we apply it to the family. We talk about sibling conflict, for example, and we identify 3 roadblocks to sibling harmony. And we try to address those from an honor-based perspective. Honor is a fun concept to develop in family life.
We say that sibling conflict is a child's first class in relationship school. They've got to learn to get along. We're not content to say, oh, kids, well, they're always going to fight. They'll get along when they get older. No, we've got to teach them how to get along. Honor is the key.
Now, if we say honor is partly doing more than what's expected, how do you teach that to kids? I mean, as soon as you tell them what to do, then it's obedience. One of the ways you can teach honor to children is to include it in the instruction routine. When you say to a child, hey, I would like you to set the table, and then when you're done, I want you to do one extra thing. That one extra thing is the honor thing that I want you to accomplish. And so you can give them ideas like putting ice in the glasses or putting little placemats out or a centerpiece. The child then needs to think of what he wants to do, and that thing is honor. You come back and you're delighted. That's the natural response to honor, is delight on a parent's face.
We say that giving honor is like giving a gift. We all like to give gifts. Our kids like to give gifts too because they want to delight you. And it's really fun when you get excited about the gift. Well, that's what honor does. It's a self-perpetuating attitude in the home. We honor our kids all the time. Now we're going to ask them to honor us. Becomes a lot of fun.
When you say we honor our kids, I think what you're saying is we buy them their favorite cookies or we bring home their favorite ice cream. Why? Because we want to see the delight on the child's face. It's a great concept. We're just saying, hey, look, I'd like you to treat me nicely when I give you an instruction instead of having a bad attitude. So honor becomes this valuable tool that we're trying to implement all through our relationships in the family.
It teaches us how to relate to one another, but as parents it gives us a terminology too. As we're correcting kids, we may challenge a child to go do something honoring for his brother before he's free to go play by himself. We're teaching children what it means and how to live it out in their relationships together.
We believe every family needs to study and understand and develop honor as a family. So this book, Say Goodbye to Whining, Complaining, and Bad Attitudes in You and Your Kids, will get you started. It is the foundational book for a number of other resources we have. We have the Kids Honor Club, which is a children's program developing honor in children in 13 lessons in your home or in a church environment. We also have a video series that takes off on this concept and provides parents with 13 video training sessions to help them develop honor in family life. Lots of good resources that come from this, but it starts with this book. We'd encourage you to take a look at it.